Hello, Mother. This is Half Mental, the show that's 90% baseball and the other half mental. I'm Cody Bellinger.
And I'm Yadier Molina.
I did finally.
He had a better week
this week.
Yeah, NL Player of the Week.
Oh,
he hit 4 home runs.
Nice.
He hit like 560. He's hitting like 500 for the last 2 weeks or something.
Cheers.
That was the worst.
You're welcome. Was it in part because he held, darn it, was it Galvis back from Michaelis?
That was amazing.
That was awesome.
His name is Miles Michaelis.
Oh,
we go through this. You've like corrected me on it before.
Oh,
it's Miles. Like, you mean Mike? Like, no, I don't.
It's Mike. It's clearly Mike, the Lizard King.
Yes.
I watched the video of him eating the lizard.
I've never watched it, actually.
It's really weird. It's just like a lot. It's like your son's
pet. I mean, it's pretty rough. It's a bad thing. He shouldn't have done that thing.
Your son's pet, and he just eats it.
Yeah, that's bad.
And he has like a Fresca. He like takes a couple bites of this thing. Anyways,
yeah. So Freddie Galvis, he got like out on the base paths, right?
Yeah,
and
like
then walked across
ball or something.
Walked across the mound on his way back to the dugout, and Michaelis like freaked out.
Yeah, and it. Yeah.
In the press conference, he said, "I told him to find a different avenue."
That's awesome.
Which is really great, and probably works with the lip reading portion of the.
I'm sure it does. By the end of it, it seemed like Miles was sort of like, okay, yeah, like
I might have overreacted.
Okay,
but
let's just play again. That was stupid. It was funny.
I actually think so. I mean, there's a reason for a pitcher to like
I get it.
Be concerned about the mound, though.
Yeah,
it's very important.
I don't think he was in the wrong there. Yachty was awesome during that whole thing too.
Well, he's the best.
Yeah, I think he was just like, all right, everyone, chill. Like, just don't touch his mound. Like, sure, he's being an asshole right now,
but we can just all move on.
Yeah. And it was pretty funny, too. The bullpen starts pouring out, and everyone's just like, no.
We don't.
No, this is stupid. And they're like, stop. They just like stop, and they're like, yeah, okay, we're not going out for this.
That's great.
Yeah, so there's been baseball. Holiday week, so we're recording this on a Tuesday night.
So let's
talk about the Cardinals.
I was going to say, I mean, we need to fulfill the wishes of the viewer and just talk about the Cardinals as much as possible.
Right. Yeah, of course. This is a Cardinal show.
I texted you Friday night.
Yep.
When the Cardinals game got rained out.
Yep. And
we were due for 5 first pitches within 49 hours.
Yeah. That is
so we played at noon and 6 on Saturday, noon and 6 on Sunday, and we had a 1 o'clock first pitch on Monday. And because I haven't been feeling great about the team this whole season, basically, even though we were in first place at the time, I was like, this is the weekend that buries us. We can't.
Yeah, I guess it could have gone that way.
We can't do this.
Yeah.
And we'll be like 3 games out by the end of the weekend, and it'll be fine. It's fine. Right? But instead, we won 4 of 5.
Yeah.
And are up, I think we're up 3.5 right now.
That sounds right. I looked today and
we're at like 92% to make the playoffs according to Fangraphs.
It's awesome.
And like 70% to win the division.
Did finally come out for you?
Yeah. I check them 3 times a day, and they only update them twice a day. So it gets sort of uncomfortable.
Wait, you said 92% to make the playoffs. What was the percentage?
And like 70%,
yeah.
It's like 68% to win the division.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Did not have that expectation.
Yeah. And
we had 2 walk-offs.
Oh, that could mean that we're setting up for. Well, yeah. Let's talk about your walk-offs. Sorry.
Is there a way for us to talk about the Dodgers while we're talking about the Cardinals?
Yeah, yep.
yeah, there is.
There was a way for me to sneak in a Cubs-Dodgers playoff series.
Yeah. Jeez. Matt Carpenter walked off on Saturday night.
Carpenter.
Yeah, he's had a rough year. Mm-hmm. Still not convinced that he turned it around.
Is he making salsa?
I mean, yeah, he's got all these. He has like many endorsement deals in town. He signed his extension. Like he's there.
Yeah.
He might just be like a light hitting 220-ish average guy who plays bad defense, though.
That's fine.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Sounds like our third baseman.
Yeah, two walk. What was the other one? Was the other one Bader?
Yeah, Bader's.
Cool. Bader Tater? Were there any Bader Taters this weekend?
I don't know. He had some great defensive plays, too.
Oh, okay. Let me know when there's a couple Bader.
Bader is one of those dudes that, like, when he is feeling it, it seems like he's the greatest baseball player that has ever existed. Like, it's like, why not make the whole team out of Harrison Bader's? Like, he's plays amazing defense. He's so fast. He can hit the ball every once in a while. So it was really fun.
Yeah.
Did you see the celebration after the Bader walk-off?
Yes, with the...
He just
yeah.
owns it. And it's always Colton Wong running out with the Gatorade, and he's the shortest Gatorade guy, which is great.
That's awesome.
Colton Wong's playing great.
Colton Wong's pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved Colton Wong, and this is finally... this is the season that it's always felt like he could have. And he's kind of settled into the number 2 spot in the lineup, which is great. What else? Adam Wainwright pitched 7 shutout innings last night.
Whoa.
Or afternoon, I guess, not last night. He had 1 strikeout in the game.
Whoa.
Which just never happened.
Yeah.
But he had no walks and only gave up, I think it was 4 hits.
Pitching to contact.
Yeah.
Get you deep in the game.
So he said he went back and asked the video guys at the Cardinals to put together like his best starts from his best years, and he like watched those, and he was like, I've just gotta, like, it was, he said like, it's all mentality. I just have to like be the bulldog. I started dancing around guys a little bit. He said, I just gotta, he goes, I can do this still. And then he went out and he did it yesterday.
That's cool. That's really cool. Sorry, I got some.
I know. I get really emotional when I think about Wainwright and Molina.
Oh, for me it was like, man, how cool would it be to be that
on the
video
mound. Just getting to watch that.
It's like sitting in a dark room at Busch Stadium like, you need that? All right. Just like edit some pitching videos for a while.
Yeah.
Go back to my family.
That's a thing that people do.
That's awesome. Well, here's how I'd like to segue out of that wonderful Cardinals segment. We saw Colton Wong play at a All-Star game, right?
Yeah. 12.
This year, we also went to an All-Star game. We saw a young man play
Are you going to talk about Dylan Carson now, too?
Gavin Lux.
Oh.
And he made his debut last night for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Gavin Lux was called up, like, shortly after the All-Star break. He's called up to AAA.
Right. And just hit
basically,
the hell out of the ball.
like, even though we don't need any rookie help right now, he, like, made it to where, like, we had to call him up.
Right.
He was batting .392.
Over, like, a decent amount of time.
Yeah, over, like, 3 months, basically.
Yeah.
With, like, 15 home runs, I want to say.
Yeah.
And so they're just like, all right, bring him up.
Yeah, I mean, Dave Roberts was like, yeah, we'll find a place if he's going to hit like that. He's going to find somewhere to play.
Yeah. So we call him up. He comes up to bat last night.
Swings at his first pitch.
Swings at the first pitch.
Who was the pitcher?
Lambert.
Okay.
Something Lambert. I think he might also be a rookie. I'm not positive. Swings at the first pitch, lines it up the middle. 109 miles an hour off the bat.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Actually, that might have been his double. Anyway, his next at bat, he doubles. And all of a sudden, I'm like, is he going to hit for the cycle? He didn't. But he is the only Dodger player in the live ball era. Jeez. In the live ball era to score 3 runs in his major league debut.
Okay.
So there's that. He had a good debut. We find our offense.
Oh yeah, because he walked. I saw too.
Yeah, our offense came out of a pretty nasty slump. The Dodgers had a really rough 9-day stretch, including like a fractured wrist by Max Muncy and a ball going off Dustin May's head. And
David Freese came back and hit a home run.
Yep, hit a home run in the first pitch he saw off the IL.
Yeah.
Did you see Dustin May?
Oh God, I did.
Ball went off of his head to Kike in left field.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Yeah. So okay. Really though?
I mean, I don't really understand it either.
So
it grazed off
he
his
left
glove.
the game.
Yeah.
Oh, it did hit his glove.
It did hit his glove, or at least that's what he's saying.
So he left the game.
Cannot tell.
It didn't look like it. They checked him for concussion symptoms, and he did not enter concussion protocol. Which just put him in concussion protocol.
Okay, so I watched his post-game interview, and given I don't think it was due to any sort of head injury. He's new to the big leagues. He's kind of socially awkward.
Weird dude anyways, right? Yeah.
But I watched his post-game, and I laughed out loud 4 times because he was and some of the questions were funny too. So right after you got hit and you were on the ground, was that just because, what was that all about? Were you confused? Did you know where you were? And he's like, I guess I was just thinking ow, I really wish that wouldn't have happened. and then they're like, so what's the deal? Are they sending someone home with you to wake you up in the middle of the night? And this was kind of weird now that you bring it up. He was just like, no. I mean, they said if I notice anything, to call someone.
Which athletes are not good at.
Well, yeah, I mean...
a rookie, he's not going to be my head still hurts.
Also, you get... that ball, I mean, the whole thing, it's hard to watch. But, I also just think if you're back in your hotel room and you're like, I feel kind of weird, but maybe I should just go to bed. That's what 98% of people would do, right?
Yeah.
It's I'll just sleep it off. And then that's not good.
Right.
If you have a concussion.
Yeah. They should have just put him in. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Anyway, it's just been a rough week. And then Jock Peterson hit 3 home runs and 4 at-bats across 2 games. And then he ran into a wall last night, and it looked pretty painful, but I guess he's going to be okay, just a abdomen contusion or something like that. I thought maybe he broke some ribs.
Yeah. But
last night we kind of went off, so that was nice to see. A lot of home runs, 7 home runs.
Good. Oh, I saw that.
Bellinger hit his 44th. He's now 5 home runs away from the... Oh, I heard something really cool today. No, sorry. I'm so glad I thought of this. Cody Bellinger has 44 home runs off of 44 different
that
pitchers.
Is amazing.
That's crazy.
I actually don't know how... Because he has games where he has multiple home runs.
He has multiple home runs.
I did hear that. That is pretty amazing.
It's really... It almost seemed weird to me. I almost wanted to, fact check that.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. So there's that.
We should...
Our pitching's been really bad lately, but we can move on from the Dodgers.
We should... A little segue. Cody Bellinger no longer holds the rookie home run record.
Yeah.
Pete Alonso, within the course of a couple days, claimed the rookie home run record and the Mets single-season home run record.
Didn't realize that second one.
Mm-hmm. I think the Mets was 40... Cody's was 42, I think, his rookie year.
Yeah.
And the Mets was 43, or... I mean, it was
Cody's not even 41, but still.
Yeah. It was within a couple days he did both.
That's awesome. Actually, I think Cody hit 39 his rookie year, but that doesn't matter.
Maybe the Mets was 42 then or something like that. That would make sense.
I also saw something really cool about Pete Alonso today, but I don't have any specifics. So if anyone wants to comment about the Mets exclusive game-used memorabilia deal with Pete Alonso, I believe it's the first of its kind.
Great.
Either that or I just fell for some fake news on Twitter. All right, what else? Justin Verlander's life just continues to get harder.
I'm so glad. you just root for a guy who's had a tough go of it.
Just kicked. He's just constantly kicked while he's down.
Yeah.
No World Series rings.
He, some people just deserve to have good things happen to them every once in a while. This is my favorite recurring bits of ours.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would say hard for anyone to see that and not feel good, not think things are going well.
It was amazing.
In the world.
He has 3 career no-hitters.
Yep.
Which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's only like the 13th player or something.
No, it's less than that.
Pitch multiple. Okay. I mean, 13 seemed like a cool number.
Two of them came against the Toronto Blue Jays.
In Toronto.
Yeah,
that's right.
Which is cool.
His brother watched it from a suite at Tiger Stadium.
Weird. This one?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's just happened to be at a Tiger game and in a suite, watching his brother pitch.
Nice.
Yep.
He had 14 strikeouts in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I read Fangraphs today. Basically, nobody hit the ball hard against him, even.
Yeah.
There were 2 hard-hit balls, but they were both ground balls. So, still not a great chance of being a hit. It was like one of the most earned no-hitters of all time.
Right. Like dominant, basically.
Yeah. So, I forget who wrote the article now, but again, it was on Fangraphs. Basically, like, analyzing all the, like, velocity and launch angle of all the batted balls. He had a 1 in 8 chance of throwing a no-hitter, which is actually pretty good. Yeah. That's like the roll of a dice of throwing a no-hitter. It's not quite the roll of a dice.
Weird dice, but...
There are 8-sided dice in the gaming universe.
True.
Probably. I actually don't know that.
What were you playing? World of Warcraft?
Oh, I see what you did there now.
Thank you. Yeah, so that was cool. Little half mental tip of the cap to our good friend Justin Verlander. What else?
I don't know.
Hyun-Jin Ryu's pursuit of the Cy Young took a big hit over his last 2 starts. He's given up 7 earned runs in each of his last 2 starts.
Ryu probably not going to win the Cy Young anymore.
Yeah. Happens quick.
Sure looking like DeGrom.
Happens quick. All right. Well, play of the week.
Should we knock out some power? Oh, yeah. You want to do power rankings too?
Yeah.
You want to do play of the week first?
Sure.
My play of the week I saw as I got into my truck on the way here.
No way.
Yeah.
You were watching plays and driving?
No, it was as I got into the truck. Thank you for your concern.
Okay.
Paul DeYoung at bat. I actually don't even know the inning today, but it was today.
Okay.
Just happened.
Really?
Hit a ball that went. He's a right-handed batter, so he hit a ball that went like straight towards the first base dugout, bounced and spun back into fair territory.
Whoa.
And he was running hard out of the box and made it to first base.
Oh, that's awesome.
Derek Rodriguez, Pudge Rodriguez's kid, was pitching for the Giants.
The Giants, yeah.
Just like was not covering first base.
Yeah.
I mean, the first baseman fielded it and was like, I don't know what to...
That's funny.
Oh, and the umpire saw that this was going to happen, the home plate umpire, and tried to like hustle into position and tripped and fell. It was the highlight that truly had everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we have an honorable mention this week.
Okay.
If you're on baseball Twitter, you saw this 100 times. I think it was yesterday. But since we're mentioning umpires tripping, Joe West, did you see this?
Oh, God.
I don't even remember the game it was in. There was play at the plate. Was it maybe the Brewers?
No, it was an AL game.
Okay.
I mean, I can find it real quick if you want, but it was bad.
So the guy slides into home, ends up sort of tripping Joe West up, and he falls right on top of him, and he like.
No, he fell into the catcher. I thought, didn't he?
No, maybe I don't think it was the catcher. It was the guy that slid into home, and then he's like trying to get up. He's like putting all his weight on this dude, and you can see the guy's face like, ah. And Joe West just can't get up. He has to be like helped up by the catcher. It's awesome.
Yeah, umpires need to be a little bit more athletic than Joe West.
Yeah, it was funny. I was like, Ann, I can't decide if this is funny or like awful.
I mean, I feel kind of bad.
I know, I showed it to Ann. She's like, I cannot. She's like, that's like a bad episode of The Office.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad.
But not my play of the week.
Good.
My play of the week goes to every now and then we talk about sons of major leaguers that are now major leaguers.
Uh-huh.
And this is Delino DeShields Jr.
This is a good one. This was on my list.
Yeah, and I feel bad. It's been a long week, holiday weekend. I also don't remember who hit this ball. I wish I did because that comes into play. But basically, deep ball to like left center. I mean, it's pretty much dead center, but
yeah,
he makes just an incredible leap and pulls a home run back. And then what I was gonna say is the batter, the guy who hit the ball, and DeShields have a pretty like adorable little distant back and forth.
Yeah, I can't remember who that was either.
But awesome play. We see outfielders pull home runs back a lot, but it's
still amazing. I mean, it's totally amazing.
Such an athletic.
And this was like an absolute home run, Rob. There's a lot of like catches at the wall that get a lot of love, which is great.
Agreed.
But this was 100% a home run.
Going to be a home run. Should have been a home run.
Yeah.
Okay, power rankings. You're up. Hit me with it.
We probably have the same.
Are you gonna freak out?
We probably have the same power rankings. So in the number 5 spot, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals.
I knew it.
Making their season debut, I believe, in the Half Mental Power Rankings. Do you know who has the best record since the All-Star break?
St.
It's the St. Louis Cardinals.
Really?
They're. I mean, as of yesterday, I guess they were tied with the Houston Astros.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I guess Dan's excited about the show.
I'm ready to get my heart broken, guys.
Yeah, join the
club.
It's
been a rough few years for me as a baseball fan, or as a Cardinal fan specifically. But
have the Cardinals made the playoffs since we've made this show?
Nope.
Did you know right where I was going with that question? Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's been a 3-year playoff drought.
Man, how exciting. What if the Dodgers play the Cardinals in the playoffs?
That'd be great.
Would it?
Yeah, I mean,
the episode.
To be clear, Holt does not talk to me when it would be super uncomfortable.
Yeah, it would be amazing. Okay, 5.
But Flaherty is looking good.
It's Flaherty.
If Wainwright can pitch anything,
right?
I'm finally sold on Carlos Martinez out of the bullpen. Just for this season, I still hope he comes back as a starter next year. Michael Wacha pitched well.
Whoa.
I mean, if that happened one more time this season, I'll be thrilled.
Right.
It's just great. Everything's great.
Good. Excited for you.
Number 4, I've got the Braves.
Great team. Great Major League Baseball team.
Great team. Mike Soroka could win Rookie of the Year still, I think. I'm sure Pete Alonso's going to win. But Mike Soroka's been so good.
Keep trying to stack people above. If you go back a few episodes.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that.
You just do not like Pete Alonso.
No, I think I even do like him. I don't know. I'm probably just me trying to be a contrarian asshole.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Did you see Josh Donaldson's choreographed dugout home run celebration?
The umbrella.
Is there a backstory to that, or is it just that it's an adorable...
I think it was just great.
Well, it's adorable. I'm a huge fan of it.
It was good.
Number 3, we've got the New York Yankees.
They're good.
Yeah. Severino pitched BP today.
Oof.
Felt good. He said his stuff could get Major League Baseball players out right now. So that's good. So who knows?
That means nothing.
Number 2, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Okay. Generous.
You are unbelievable. Holt went a week without a walk-off win and is just ready to turn it in.
God, the Diamondbacks made us look like a little league team. We finally found a team that can beat us this year, and it's ourselves.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
It's ourselves.
And I've got the Astros number 1.
Okay, you're right. We do share a lot in common. I'm going to go ahead and give the St. Louis Cardinals number 5. I'm going to put the Minnesota Twins at 4, though.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Los Angeles Dodgers at 3.
Okay.
New York Yankees at 2. Houston Astros at 1.
Okay.
Houston is so good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know.
Like, I feel like this year, right now, where we are, like, Verlander might be, like, their number 2. Like, Garrett Cole's pitching
Garrett Cole is
so
insane.
well. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy to think that for a while there, I was so confident, like, oh, my God, we've got this, like, reformed Clayton Kershaw, who is having a really good year. He finally broke his inning streak.
Oh, he did. I missed that.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Right after Ryu got shelled for the second game in a row, Kershaw got shelled. Just a week.
Yeah, they're just wild.
Yeah,
I don't know.
really
I mean, Alvarez keeps doing it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh,
They have 3 of the top, 4 OPSs since the All-Star break or something.
I can't believe we haven't talked about this. Pedro Baez recorded a save for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
For the first time. How is that his first save?
Yeah, I know. It does seem like
He's been one of your top relievers.
like late inning relievers too.
Of the last,
so it almost seems like it would
3
happen
or 4 years?
just by sort of like mistake at some point.
Yeah,
you know?
they happen accidentally because it's such a
Right.
weird stat. Like, if he pitches 5 outs at the end of a game that you're up by
Right.
more than 3, they give him a save. Like,
Yeah.
there's stuff that happens. It's weird.
Really
I mean,
weird.
good for him, I guess.
This was such a crazy week because Joe Kelly too had this like people were getting so amped at, like he hadn't given up a run since like July 24th or something like that, and then he comes out and gives up like 3. In the Diamondbacks game we lost. Sorry, in the Diamondback series. Listen to this though. This is crazy.
Okay.
In the Diamondback series we lost 3 of 4.
Okay.
In all 4 games, we were up by 3 runs after 5. So 3 of those games
You managed to lose.
lose in the bullpen, like late in the game.
Wow.
Frustrating losses.
Sounds like it.
This has been another episode of the internet's finest baseball show.